darling, 4 weddings. Here, Rocky 4, 5, 6.
Excuse me, I bought this video from you last Saturday.
So?
Well, I can't understand a word.
Train spotting? Not surprised. All talking in Scotch, ain't they?
No, I mean, it's the sound.
Yeah.
It's hopeless. It's absolutely hopeless.
Yeah. No trains in it either. I suppose that's my fault as well. Here you are, darling, $4.99.
Well, the picture's rubbish as well.
Well, that's your tracking, mate.
Well, it's all right on my other videos.
Tracking's touchy.
Be careful. Most pirate videos are unwatchable, and there's no comeback.
Got a receipt, eh? Got a receipt?
Look, you said last week.
Said's no good, mate. Oral contract. Not worth the paper it's printed on. Here you are, darling, 4 weddings. Train spotting. As advertised on Crime Stoppers.
Pirate videos, daylight robbery.
Big cook, little cook, welcome to our cafe. Big cook, little cook, want you to come and play. Meeting all the friends we cook for, sharing stories, trips and fun. Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone. Do 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 do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, hello. Welcome to our cafe. The best cafe in the world. Oh, that sounds like Ben back from shopping. Oh, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's a bit windy out there. Oh, I finished all the shopping. Oh, Small, I found this fantastic new bread. It's all long and thin. Oh, wait till you see it. Ooh. Oh, sorry, Small. Come on, Small, we've got a customer. Okay, Ben, I'm on my way. Woohoo! Who's our customer today, Small? Well, he's got a black hat and a black beard. Anything else, Small? And he's got a parrot on his shoulder. Parrot on his shoulder. Oh, then it must be a pirate. Ha-ha! You're right, Ben. It is a pirate. Percy the pirate. I bet he's got loads of buried treasure and a pirate ship to sail the seas. Not today, though. It's probably too wet and windy to sail on the seas. We better make something really tasty for him then. Good idea, Ben. What can we cook for him? How about fish and chips? Fish and chips? Fish and chips, you know, like fish and chips, but fish and chips. Pirates don't eat ships, they sail in them. What would a pirate like to eat? I think it's time to look in my book. We need a story to help us cook. Let's take a look in Little Cook's book. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see. Pirates. Pirates. Oh, yes, I remember. One day I went to a desert island. I was feeling a bit lost all by myself on the beach. But I wasn't worried, because I'm quite good at finding my way about. You have to be when you're as little as me. So I looked around to see what I could see. I could see pebbles, a crab, some shells, palm trees, and the sea. And I could see something else. Big footprints. And do you know who they belong to? Someone with big feet. So I followed the big footprints all the way along the beach. And I found Percy the pirate and a parrot on his shoulder, which was nearly as big as me. And both of them were looking very sad. I'm supposed to be finding the treasure, said Percy the pirate. The other pirates sent me from the pirate ship to find the treasure, but I can't find it anywhere. Where is it supposed to be? I asked him. I've been given a treasure map, and the treasure is marked by a cross, but I can't work out where it is on the beach. Percy the pirate showed me the treasure map. On the map there were some pictures and a big cross. Now, as I said, I'm quite good at finding my way about, and I worked out where the treasure would be. First, we had to find 2 trees, then a river, and the treasure would be marked with a cross. So we found the trees and the river, and then we found the treasure. We dug up the treasure, and Percy the pirate and his parrot were so happy we danced the night away until it was time for the pirate to go back to his ship. Little Cook to the rescue once again! That was a great adventure.
Ha-ha, that were a mighty fine story there, shipmate Little Cook Small. Ha-ha, buried treasure.
Hey! Or should I say, ha-ha!
Oh, I wonder if there's any buried treasure in our garden, Small.
Oh, can we go digging for it?
Oh, not now. It's still raining, Small. We better wait till later.
Oh, never mind, Ben. Let's think about what we can cook for Percy the pirate.
Well, we know what pirates really like. Treasure.
You can't eat treasure, Ben.
You're right, Small. Try again. What to cook for a pirate?
I know! Big Cook's Big Cookery Book!
Of course, the Big Cookery Book. There's recipes for everything in there.
And where do we look for things to cook?
In the book. In the book. In Big Cook's book. Oh, yes, here it is. The very thing for a pirate's lunch. Pirate's gold.
Oh, brilliant! Percy the pirate will love it. It looks just like a treasure chest.
Come on, Small. Let's get cooking. What does it say we need?
Okay, let's see. We're going to need cheese.
Okay, over to the fridge. Here we go. Cheese, yeah, got that, Small.
An egg.
Egg. One egg. Got the egg.
Plain flour.
Flour in the cupboard. Here we go. Plain flour, yeah.
A baguette.
Oh, one tasty baguette. Yes.
And tin sweet corn.
Right, there we go. Tin sweet corn. Got that as well. Brilliant. Here we are. Everything we need for the recipe.
Ben, what turns the nuggets golden?
Ah, well, that's the most important ingredient, Small. The sweet corn. It's yellow. And yellow sweet corn will make the golden treasure.
Sweet corn? Where does it come from?
From this tin.
No, I mean before it goes into the tin, Ben.
Oh, well, I don't know. But why don't you whiz off and find out, Little Cook?
That's a great idea. I'll be back in a jiffy. Woohoo! Hey, why don't you come along too?
Go where, Small? I love you. I wonder if he's gone.
Here we are. What a beautiful day. These plants are really tall. They're called corn on the cob. Sweet corn grows inside those green leaves. This farmer is going to pick the sweet corn. First of all, he has to check that the sweet corn inside the leaves is ripe and ready to pick. This one isn't ready. This one isn't ready either. Oh, it's like a jungle. Here's some more corn on the cob. Is it ripe? Yes, it's ripe and ready to pick. If you peel back the leaves, you can see the sweet corn. That's called a kernel of corn. Sweet corn is bright yellow and tastes delicious. It's the colour of pirate's gold. I'd better get back to the cafe. See you later.
Har! Lovely golden treasure. Oh, lovely golden sweet corn treasure, that is. I've hidden a little bit of sweet corn treasure for me old matey little cook Small to find under his cup.
Hey! I'm back! Ben, you'll never guess. Corn grows on big plants as tall as you. And when it's cooked, sweet corn can be eaten on the cob or off the cob as little golden nuggety pieces, like in our tin.
Talking of golden nuggety pieces, Small, I've hidden a little bit of golden treasure for you to find me, Hearty.
Oh, brilliant!
Treasure! But that's for later. We better get on with the recipe now, Small. Our pirate customer will be getting very hungry. So, we're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
Jamie Oliver style. Yeah, let's hit the beat.
Time for that. Go to sleep.
Cute bunnies have whiskers.
Your mommy gets fisted.
We love her with our heart a lot. We plunge her in her fire box.
And when we get up and throw on school, we're gonna spin around. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm big, he's small.
Yeah, we're good for you.
We'll make our shit all runny.
From all the food in our tummy.
We'll round cause we'll be fat. But every bite is guaranteed to make you go, mwah. Hey, yeah.
Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes, have you washed your hands?
Yes. All clean and ready to cook. Do you remember the ingredients to Pirate's Gold?
You do?
There was cheese,
Half a cup,
egg,
1,
plain flour,
2 tablespoons,
a baguette,
a quarter,
and tin sweet corn.
half a cup.
Whoopee, let's get started.
Now the first thing we're going to do is turn on the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, gas mark 6. And make sure you get your grown-up helper to do that bit for you because remember, the oven is hot, hot, hot. Now we can get on with the recipe. So, I've cut this piece of baguette in half, but not all the way through. That's a job for your grown-up helper to do. This is going to be our treasure chest. So, we're going to start hollowing out our treasure chest by taking the bread away and pop it into a bowl. And I'll do this piece at the top. There we are. That should give enough space for our golden nuggety pieces. There. So the next thing we want to do is start to crumble down these pieces of bread. Make them a little bit smaller. Okay? Let's get them all done. Just break them up.
Wow.
And now we can add the egg. In it goes. There we are. That's the egg. And we're going to mix the cheese and the sweet corn all together in a bowl with a wooden spoon. Let's give it a good old mix up there.
Be careful with the mixing, Ben.
Of course, Small.
You know what happens when you start mixing.
What's that?
You get all excited. And a big blob of mixture splatters all over me.
What are you doing, Small? You've got gunk all over you.
I think I'd better go and clean myself up.
Oops, sorry, Small. Good idea. Right, now, this next bit can get a little bit sticky. What I'm going to do is add the flour to the mixture. This will help it to go a bit more solid. And I'll give it a quick stir with a spoon. Round and round we go. And then, with my nice clean hands, I'm going to give it another mix. So, I'll put a little bit more flour onto the board and a little bit onto my fingers to stop the mixture sticking to me. There we go. And in we are. Right, we're going to roll the mixture into little balls, like that. There we are. And I'll pop it onto the board and give it another roll around in the flour to give it an extra floury coating. There we go. And then we can pop it onto a greased baking tray. That's one done. I'll just make a few more. So roll it round. It's a little bit sticky to start with.
There, all cleaned up. Aha, me hearties. Do you remember Captain Ben hid some treasure for me to find? Can you help me find it? Over here? No. Is it over here? No.
There. That's the last of the golden nuggets. So all we need to do now is pop them in the oven. So, oven gloves on, and over we go. And make sure you get your grown-up helper to pop them in the oven for you, because remember, the oven is hot, hot, hot. There we go. And into the oven they go. For 10 minutes.
I'll set the timer. For 10 minutes. Tell me if I'm close to the buried treasure. Say warm if I'm close, and cold if I'm far away. Huh? Cold. Warm, eh?
There. The nuggets have cooked and cooled now. Ooh, lovely and golden brown.
I wonder if my treasure's under my cup. Yippee! Oh, thank you. My sweet golden treasure. Brilliant.
Well done, Small. Right, now it's time for me to put these into the treasure chest. Now, I've already put some lettuce and tomato in as dressing, and I'm going to pile in the golden nuggets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There. When we close the lid, it looks just like a real treasure chest.
Oh, that looks brilliant, and it smells delicious.
Yes, it does. Here we go. Pirate's gold coming through. There. All done.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean and put away.
Hooray!
Wash, wipe, scrub and clean. Make the kitchen sparkle and gleam. My name's Ben, and my name's Small. We've got the cleanest kitchen of all. Tidy all the bits and bobs, the things that help us do our job. Ingredients we'll put away, ready for use another day. Pots and pans will start to smell. We don't wash them really well, and now it's clear. Let's all smile. We'll be finished in a little while. Up and down, we've got the cleanest cafe in town.
Here comes the fleet. Ho, ho, ho! It looks like Percy enjoyed his pirate's gold. And look, Small, he's left a note. Oh, what does it say? What does it say? Let's see, shall we? It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, that were the tastiest pirate's gold I ever did nibble on. Thank ye, landlubbers. Here's a little something for ye. It's from me very own treasure chest. Small, look, it's real pirate's gold. Our very own treasure. See you soon. See you soon.
Big cook, little cook, welcome to our cafe. Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone. We'll cook for everyone. look at my brand new shoes. Oh, there we are. Beautiful.
Oh, I'm all soaked. It's raining. Oh, dear. Oh, hello. Welcome to our cafe. The best cafe in the world.
It's been fucking ages!
Excuse me.
Oh, what do you think?
I think you should take your shoes off the counter, Ben. You never, ever, ever put shoes on the kitchen worktop. It'll go dirty.
No, they won't, Small. Not today. These are my brand new squeaky clean sandals. Perfect for walking along the beach. Which is where I'm off to right now.
Oh, no, you're not. Today is not the day to go to the beach with new sandals. They'll get ruined.
Oh, I was really looking forward to standing on the sand and listening to the sea. Whoosh, whoosh.
Oh, come on, Ben, cheer up. Hey, why don't we play a game before our first customer arrives? That might take your mind off the sea.
It might.
What game to play? Oh, I know. We'll play a game called Which Shoes. It's a guessing game. It's brilliant. Okay, I'll go first. I'm a runner, and I run. Which shoes do I wear to have fun? Well, which shoes do runners wear?
Oh, right, I guess, do I? Oh, right, okay, which shoes do runners wear? Which shoes do runners wear? Do you know? Shout out the answer for me. Go on. Oh, I know. Runners wear trainers.
Right, first time, Ben.
Right, okay, my go. Right, yeah. I'm a dancer, and I twizzle around on my twinkle toes. Which shoes do I need? Who knows?
Do you know? Oh, I do. It's ballet shoes.
Yeah, ballet shoes. I couldn't really wear these to the beach, could I? Oh, come on, Small. Sounds like we've got a customer. Ooh.
I'm on my way. Woohoo!
Who is it today, Small?
Well, she's wearing blue, and she's carrying a bucket and spade.
And what shoes is she wearing?
Blue trainers.
Oh, I know who it is. I know. It's little Betty Blue. She's here on holiday.
You're right. Little Betty Blue lost a holiday shoe. What should Betty do?
Give her another, just like the other, and then she can walk out in two.
So now we've got to decide what to cook for little Betty Blue. I think it's time to look in my book.
We need a story to help us cook.
Let's take a look in Little Cook's cookbook. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see. Little Betty and I were at the beach together yesterday. It was a lovely sunny day, and little Betty was wearing a pair of brand new shoes. I thought they looked so comfy. Will you take one off, little Betty? I asked. It looks just the right size for me to sit in. And it was. She held me up in the air. It was just like being in an aeroplane. Meow, she cried as she whisked me round and round above her head, and we laughed and laughed. A family of crabs were watching. They all shouted, "Can we have a go?" But we were having too much fun to pay any attention. Then little Betty decided that we should build a sandcastle, so I got out of the shoe and started to help her. With one shoe on and one shoe off, little Betty Blue filled her bucket with sand, and we built the castle higher and higher. When the castle was finished, she put a beautiful little flag on the very top. "There," she said, "a castle fit for a little cook." But then she looked round and gasped. Her shoe had disappeared. "Oh, not again," she wailed. "I'm always losing my holiday shoe." But I had an idea where it might have gone. And I was right. The crabs were having their turn. "This is just like being in a car," they cried. "Broom, broom, or a brand new house." And they laughed and laughed.
Little Betty really needed her shoe back, so I had to come up with one of my best ideas ever. I looked down the beach and saw the perfect thing. A big shell. The crabs were happy to swap the shoe for the shell. They got inside it and pretended it was a train, then a rocket and a boat. "This is fun," they cried, and they laughed and laughed. "Thanks, Little Cook Small. Our new shell is such fun," they called, and Betty and I made our way home. Betty was so happy to have her shoe back, and she said she'd never lose it again. Little Cook to the rescue once again!
That was a great adventure.
And Betty got her shoe back all because you had a brilliant idea, Small. Oh, well done, you.
Wow! Well, thank you very much, Ben.
So now you need to have a brilliant idea for what we can make for Little Betty Blue.
Oh, yes. Another brilliant idea for Little Betty Blue. Ooh. I know. Big Cook's Big Cookery Book.
Oh, well, of course. Well done, you square piece of shite. Now let's look at the recipe book, because I haven't a fucking clue what I'm doing.
Oh, yes. Have I found the perfect thing or what? It's something to remind Little Betty of all the fun she had at the seaside. Veggie sandcastles.
Yippee!
Well, you read out the ingredients, Little Cook, and I'll see if we've got them.
OK, let's see. We're going to need an onion.
Onion in the fridge. Over we go. One onion. Got that.
A pepper.
One pepper in there as well. Got that too, Small.
Frozen peas.
Frozen peas in the freezer. There we are. Frozen peas, yeah.
Turmeric. That turns the sand yellow.
Okay. So turmeric to turn the sand yellow, but what are we going to use for sand, Small?
Long grain rice.
Long grain rice, okay.
And tomatoes.
Tomatoes. We haven't got any tomatoes, Small.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, Small. We've got all the other ingredients. Hey, why don't you whisk off and find some?
Oh, yes, of course. Hey, why don't you come along too? Off we go!
Go where, Small? I love you. I will not let you go.
There's a train! Choo-choo! Oh, looks like I'm in the right place.
Gosh, that's the biggest greenhouse I've ever seen. Let's go inside and see what's growing in the greenhouse. Come on. Oh, do you know what they are? They're tomatoes. And look, this man is picking them. The tomato plant grows out of the soil. And hundreds of tomatoes grow on its vines. When the tomatoes are young, they're green. And then they turn bright red when they're ready to eat. Ooh, lovely red, juicy tomatoes. These tomatoes are being grown in a greenhouse because it's nice and hot, and the warmth helps the tomatoes to grow.
Ooh, it's too hot in here for me. I better dash.
Oh, if only I could have gone to the beach. The waves lapping at the shore. Whoosh, whoosh. The sound of the sea. Whoosh, whoosh.
Whee! I'm back. You can't dream about the sea now, Ben. I've got the tomatoes. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Hoo!
Wow, they're so lovely and red.
A saw this man who was picking them. They grow on plants, you know.
Lovely. Let's cook. We're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
Jamie Oliver style. Yeah, let's hit the beat.
Time for bed. Go to sleep.
Cute bunnies have whiskers.
Your mommy gets fisted.
We love her with our heart a lot. We plunge her in her firebox.
And can you give up and from school? We're gonna spin around. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm big, he's small.
Yeah. We'll cook for you all.
We'll make our shit all runny.
From all the food in our tummy.
We'll round cause we'll be fat. But every bite is guaranteed to make you go mwah. Hey, yeah.
Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes. Have you washed your hands?
Yes. All clean and ready to cook. Do you remember the ingredients to veggie sandcastles?
You do?
There was an onion,
Half chopped.
a pepper,
Half sliced.
frozen peas,
Half a cup.
turmeric,
1 teaspoon.
long grain rice,
150 grams.
and tomatoes.
4 chopped.
Whoopee! Let's get started. Right, Ben, you get going on the recipe while I make the flag for the top of the sandcastle.
Now, I've heated some olive oil in a saucepan. Make sure you get your grown-up helper to do that for you.
Shall I do it red or blue, Ben?
Red. No, blue. No, both.
Both.
Now put the onions, peppers, and the turmeric into the saucepan. And give it a good stir for about 5 minutes.
Shall I do it stripes or spots, Ben?
Stripes. No, spots. No, do both.
Stripes and spots. Okay, so it's red and blue, stripes and spots. Okay.
This looks pretty good. Time to add the rice. And the tomatoes. And just enough water to cover them. And then we bring them to the boil.
Ben, I've just had an idea. Why don't I draw a picture of little Betty Blue in the middle of the flag?
Oh, yes, Mole. That is a brilliant idea.
Oh, I'm full of them today, aren't I? So it's red and blue, stripes and spots, with a picture of little Betty Blue in the middle. Here goes.
Aha. There we are. It's boiling now, so turn it down. And let it cook slowly for 15 minutes until the rice is soft. Pop the lid on. And now we have to do some waiting.
I'll set the timer.
Oh, yes, it looks just right. There we go. Now, here's a little tip for you. If it looks a little bit dry, you can always put a little bit more water in. Now it's time to add the peas. Giving it a good stir. There we go. How's your flag coming, Small?
Coming along, Ben. I've done the stripes, see, and the spots. Now all I've got to do is put little Betty Blue in the middle.
Good, because our veggie sandcastles will be ready very soon. There we are. Turn the heat down. Now, I've greased a beaker with a little butter, and I'm going to spoon in the mixture. There we go. little more. Very nice. Press it down firmly with your spoon. And then leave it to cool for 5 minutes.
Little Betty Blue is ready.
And here's the best bit. I'm going to place the plate on top of the beaker, like that, and very carefully turn them over. There we go. And slowly remove the beaker. There we are. Ta-da! Oh, very nice. What do you think of that, Small?
Fantastic! And it's about to get even better. I've stuck my flag on a straw so that you can put it in the middle of the sandcastle. I think of everything, don't I?
As I said before, you're brilliant, Small.
Quick, Ben, get it off to Betty Blue now whilst it's still nice and warm.
Okay then, here we go. 1 veggie sandcastle coming through. There.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean and put away.
Hooray!
Wash, wipe, scrub and clean, make the kitchen sparkle and gleam. My name's Ben, and my name's Small. We've got the cleanest kitchen of all. Tidy all the bits and bobs, the things that help us do our job. Ingredients we'll put away, ready for use another day. Pots and pans will start to smell if we don't wash them really well. And now it's clear, let's all smile, we'll be finished in a little while. All around, up and down, we've got the cleanest cafe in town.
Ah, here comes the plate.
And she's left us a beautiful shell and a note. A postcard.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
Let's see. It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, thank you so very much for my delicious veggie sandcastle. It reminded me of all the fun I had with Little Cook Small on the beach.
Woohoo!
But because Big Cook couldn't come and missed out on all the fun, I'm giving him this shell. If you hold it up to your ear, you can hear something very special.
Oh, Ben, isn't that kind? Well, what can you hear?
Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, Small, you'll never guess. I can hear the sea. Oh, so now I don't have to go to the beach in the rain after all. I can stay right here. Whoosh, whoosh. See you soon.
See you soon.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Big cook, little cook, welcome to our cafe. Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone. We'll cook for everyone. Big cook, little cook, welcome to our cafe. Big cook, little cook, want you to come and play. Meeting all the friends we cook for, sharing stories, trips and fun. Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone.
Oh, this is going so well.
Have you put the cards away yet, Ben?
Nearly, Small. Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome to our cafe.
The best cafe in the world! You haven't put those cards away yet, Ben.
Sorry, Small, but I was just trying to finish making my house of cards.
And you have. It looks great. It might get in the way of the cooking, though.
Oh, yes, you're right. Are you going to help me blow it down then, Small?
Okay. I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. Hey!
Hey, I know a really good game we could play with these cards, Small.
Oh, goody. Have we got time?
Of course. We don't have a customer yet, do we? Okay, Small, here's what we do. Right, I'll find a card like a 4, there. So now we have to find 4 of something right here in the kitchen. Okay, let's see. Bowls. 1, 2. I can see 2 bowls, but not 4.
Oh, I can see some spoons. How many? 1, 2, 3, but not 4.
Well, what about cups? How many cups? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah!
Oh, great, Ben. Can I pick a card this time?
Of course you can, Small. Here you go.
Thanks, Ben. Oh, no.
What? What is it, Small?
It's a king, Ben.
A king? Ooh, that is a tricky one. I mean, there isn't a king in the kitchen, is there?
No, but I think I'd make a great king. Yes, in fact, with this cloak on, whee! I think I'd make a brilliant king.
No time for that now, Small. You better get your kingly cloak off. You don't want to get it caught on your spoonmobile.
Okay, I'm on my way. Woo-hoo!
Who's our customer today, Small?
You'll never guess who it is, Ben.
Give me a clue.
Okay, she's wearing a crown and a cloak.
Oh, a queen! A queen! Oh my, we've got a queen in our cafe. I must practice my bowing. Oh, good morning, Mom. How very lovely to see you, Mom.
There's no time for any of that now, Ben. Let's get cooking. I think it's time to look in my book.
We need a story to help us cook.
Let's take a look in Little Cook's book. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see.
One day I came across a beautiful castle. This was the Castle of Hearts, and inside lived the famous Queen of Hearts, the sweetest queen in the whole wide world. I knocked at the kitchen door. The cook was inside. He was in a real tizzy. You see, the Queen of Hearts was a very fussy eater, and the poor cook couldn't find anything she liked. He wrung his hands and said to me, "I've tried sandwiches, I've tried jelly, but she won't put any of it in her belly. I've tried apples, juicy and scrummy, but even apples won't go in her tummy. I've tried vegetables, I've tried meat, but I can't find anything the Queen will eat." Well, as you can imagine, I had to go to her rescue. I found the Queen of Hearts in the garden. "Hello, Your Majesty," I said. "I'm your new cook for today."
"Oh dear,"
she replied.
"That's a dreadful job because I'm very fussy about food. You'll never find anything I like."
"What about these lovely strawberries?" I asked. The strawberries looked juicy and plump and ripe. The Queen tried one and... "Ugh," she cried.
"It's too sour. Everything's too sour for me. I'm a sweet person and I need sweet things."
And it was then that I had one of my brilliant ideas. I took the strawberries away and I made them into jam. Lovely sweet strawberry jam. I made jam sandwiches, and when the Queen tasted one, she said,
"Delicious."
And from that day on, the Queen of Hearts put jam on everything. On toast, on sausages, even on cabbage. Sometimes she accidentally put it on herself.
"Look at me,"
she cried.
"I'm so jammy."
Little Cook to the rescue once again.
That was a great adventure.
Oh, yes. And I think it's given us a big clue about what to make for the Queen of Hearts, don't you?
Way! Maybe we could cook her something with jam.
Oh, yes. But what? I wonder.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I know. Big Cook's Big Cookery Book.
Oh, well, of course. Well done, you square piece of shite. Now let's look at the recipe book, because I haven't a fucking clue what I'm doing.
All right, kids. Here we are, Small. The perfect thing. Queen of Hearts tarts. The Queen of Hearts made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts stole those tarts and took them clean away.
Oh, well, that settles it. The Queen of Hearts loves jam tarts.
Yes, she does, Small, and it's all thanks to you. After all, you introduced her to jam.
Oh, that was nothing, Ben.
And I think we should make her some more right away. After all, that naughty knave did steal hers.
That's right, Ben. I'll read out the ingredients.
And I'll see if we've got them.
Okay, we're going to need short crust pastry.
Okay, over to the fridge. Here we go, yep. Short crust pastry, got it, Small.
And strawberry jam.
Strawberry jam. Here we are. Right, okay then, Small, we've got the short crust pastry, but the strawberry jam is a problem.
How can strawberry jam be a problem?
Because we haven't got any.
Oh, well, don't worry, Ben. I'll whiz off and get some. Only the best for our queen.
Good idea, Small, and I'll get everything ready.
Hey, why don't you come along too?
Woohoo!
Go where, Small? I love you. I will not let go. Smells good in here.
Strawberries. To make strawberry jam. My favourite. First of all, the strawberries have to be put in a big pan. And then the sugar is added to make it nice and sweet. The strawberries and sugar have to be mixed together on the hob. Mmm, smells delicious. This mixture is being poured into the strawberries to help it thicken and become jam. Now the jam can be poured into jam jars and left to cool down. Lid on, and it also needs a label to tell us what sort of jam it is. This is strawberry jam, the Queen of Hearts' favourite.
Yummy strawberry jam. Better get back to the cafe. Bye.
Here we are. Hey, good morning, Mom. How very nice to meet you, Mom. Should I call you Mom or Your Majesty, Mom? Oh, hello there, Small. I was just,
Practicing your bowing.
well, yes.
Hey, I brought back some jam.
Oh, wow! Perfect. Jam fit for a queen.
I saw it being made, Ben. It was brilliant. They put all the ingredients into a big pot. Strawberries, sugar and water. And then it went all lovely and gooey.
Sounds brilliant, Small. But we better get cooking. The sooner Mom gets her jam, the better.
Right you are, Ben.
We're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
Jamie Oliver style. Hell yeah, let's hit the beat.
Time for that. Go to sleep.
Cute bunnies have whiskers.
Your mommy gets biscuit.
We love her with our heart a lot. We punch her in her firebox.
I'm gonna give up and phone school. We're gonna spin around. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm big, he's small.
Yeah. We'll cook for you, Mom.
We'll make our shit all runny.
From all the food in our tummy.
Roll around cause we'll be fat. But every bite is guaranteed to make you go mwah. Hey, yeah.
Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes. Have you washed your hands?
Yes!
All clean and ready to cook.
Do you remember the ingredients to Queen of Hearts tarts?
You do?
There was short crust pastry
1 packet.
and strawberry jam.
3 tablespoons. We're using strawberry, but you can use any flavour you like.
Whoopee! Let's get started! Hee-hee! Hey, Ben, you'll need to turn the oven on first.
Right you are, Small. OK then, over to the oven we go. I'm going to turn it on to 200 degrees Celsius, gas mark 6.
Shh! I'm going to get some jam.
Make sure you get your grown-up helper to do this bit for you, because remember, the oven is hot, hot, hot. What's next, Small?
You have to do the pastry bit next, Ben. While I have a little taste. Mmm.
OK then, here's how we roll out the pastry. Here we go. First of all, I'm going to flour the board like this and put a little bit onto the rolling pin. There. This will stop the pastry from sticking. Pop the pastry on and roll away. And I'm going to turn it every so often. There we go.
Mmm. Wouldn't it be lovely to be king? I could eat all the jam in the world. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts and took them clean away.
This pastry's nice and flat now, so I'm going to take this round pastry cutter. I'm going to make 2 circles exactly the same. One there. And another one there. How am I doing, Small?
Great! You're doing fine, Ben. Now, what shall I call myself? OK, King Little Cook Small. No, that's too long. King Cook. King Small. Oh, I don't know.
There we are. Great. Now I've put this lot of circles onto a greased baking tray. And now I'm going to take this heart-shaped pastry cutter. Here it is. And cut out heart shapes from the remaining lot of circles. Like this. And there's one over there. And another one. If you don't have a heart-shaped cutter, you can always get your grown-up helper to cut out a heart shape for you. Now I'm going to use a bit of water for this next part. I'll brush some around this pastry circle. And this will help the heart-shaped circle to stick on top. So I'll just pick it up. Careful. And place it on top of the other circle. Great. I'll just do a few more. And now for the jam in the middle. That's funny. I'm sure there was more jam in here. Small. Small, it was you. Oh, well, it's lucky I've got some more in here. Now we're going to put some jam inside every heart. When the jam gets hot, it'll spread out. And the last one. Brilliant. All ready for the oven. So, oven gloves on. And over we go. And remember to get your grown-up helper to do this bit for you, because the oven is hot, hot, hot. In they go for 15 minutes.
I'll set the timer for 15 minutes.
There we are, cooked and cooled. Just popping them onto a plate.
Brilliant!
Hey, perfect. Here goes. Queen of Hearts tarts coming through. There, all done.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean and put away.
Hooray!
Wash, wipe, scrub and clean, make the kitchen sparkle and gleam. My name's Ben, and my name's Small. We've got the cleanest kitchen of all. Tidy all the bits and bobs, the things that help us do our job. Ingredients well put away, ready for use another day. Pots and pans will start to smell if we don't wash them really well. And now it's clear, let's all smile, we'll be finished in a little while. All around, up and down, we've got the cleanest cafe in town.
Aha! Here comes the plate.
Oh, yes. It looks like the Queen of Hearts enjoyed her tarts. And look, Small. She's left a note.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
Let's see, shall we? It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, my Queen of Hearts tarts were delicious. Ooh. To say thank you, here's a little gift for my friend Small, who introduced me to jam in the first place. I wonder what it is. Here you go, Small.
Thanks, Ben. Wow! A crown! For me! Brilliant!
Oh, it really suits you, Small.
Now I feel like a real king. King of the kitchen. See you soon.
See you soon.
Big cook, little cook, welcome to our cafe. Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone. We'll cook for everyone. Big cook, little cook, welcome to our cafe. Big cook, little cook, want you to come and play. Meeting all the friends we cook for, sharing stories, trips and fun. Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone.
Oh, hello. Welcome to our cafe. The best cafe in the world. Did you hear that? That funny noise? Hello, everyone. Ben, what have you got on? Are you going swimming?
Swimming? What? This is for swimming. Oh, no. I found all this stuff in the dressing up box. I was trying to dress up like a monster. But I'm not going swimming, no.
Why? What's wrong with swimming?
Oh, well, I'm afraid of the water. I can't swim. I'm scared I might sink.
Oh, don't worry, Ben. I'll teach you to swim. It's fun.
Well, the thing is, I think I've got something really important to do later, Small. We've got a customer.
Well, we better get cooking, but I'm not going to forget about your swimming lesson. I'm on my way. Woohoo!
Who's in our cafe today, Small?
I'll give you a clue. She's got 2 flippers, and she's very good at swimming.
Not a dolphin.
No, Ben. She didn't swim here. She walked.
2 flippers to swim, but she walked here?
It's a little penguin. It's Penny the penguin. Hello, Penny.
I think she's hungry.
Yes, she is a little bit hungry, but that squawk also means she's thirsty.
Now I'm even more confused.
I think it's time to look in my book.
We need a story to help us cook.
Let's take a look in Little Cook's book. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see.
Oh yes, my holiday to the very cold South Pole. Ooh. The first thing I saw when I got there was a really unusual looking bird. She was all brown and fluffy, with little short wings. And she didn't hop like a bird, she sort of ran. I asked her what kind of bird she was, but she didn't know. All she knew was her name, Penny. She said she couldn't even fly, and she was very lonely because there were no other birds like her, anywhere. First I helped by making a little net and catching Penny some fish for her dinner. Then it started snowing, and poor little Penny was cold, so I looked in my holiday suitcase and found my spare coat. She wasn't hungry or cold anymore, but she was still lonely, so we set off across the ice to see if we could find Penny's friends. We searched for weeks and weeks, and Penny was growing bigger and bigger, but we still couldn't find any birds that looked like Penny. Then, one day, we came across lots and lots of beautiful king penguins. It wasn't until Penny took off her coat that she realised she had grown up. She was a king penguin too. Then it dawned on me. When I first met Penny, she had been a baby penguin. That's why her feathers had been brown and fluffy. The other penguins were very proud of her. They taught her how to fish, so she wasn't hungry. She had grown-up feathers, so she wasn't cold anymore. And with all her new friends, she definitely wasn't lonely. Little Cook to the rescue once again!
That was a great adventure. What an amazing story. And it's given me a really good idea.
Hooray! What's that, Ben?
Why, fish, of course.
Well, we haven't got any, Ben.
Oh, haven't we?
But penguins eat fish all the time. I think it would be really nice to cook something else for her.
Okay, what though?
I don't know. I know! Big Cook's Big Cookery Book!
Of course, the Big Cookery Book. There's recipes for everything in there.
And where do we look for things to cook?
In the book. In the book. In Big Cook's book.
Look at this one, Ben.
Iceberg slush.
Penny the penguin will feel right at home. There are loads of icebergs where penguins live.
Iceberg slush it is then. Come on, Small. You read out the ingredients and I'll see if we've got them.
Okay, let's see. We're going to need fruit.
Okay, over we go. In the fridge. Fruit, strawberries, raspberries.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Got it.
Lemonade.
Oh, lovely fizzy lemonade, yeah.
Lemon.
Over in the fruit bowl. Got the lemon.
Sugar.
Yep, sugar.
And water.
I can get that from the tap. There we are. Everything we need for the recipe. It's called iceberg slush, but where do we get the ice from?
We made that ourselves in the freezer, Ben.
Oh, yeah, silly me.
I just remembered something. Did you know you can make models out of ice? They're called sculptures.
Really? How do you do that?
I don't know.
Hey, why don't you whiz off and find out, and I'll get everything ready.
That's a great idea, Ben. I'll be back in a jiffy. Woohoo! Hey, why don't you come along too?
Go, Small, go where, Small? Don't come back. I wonder what he'll see today.
It's really cold here.
Oh, no wonder it's cold. That's a big block of ice. Ice is made from water that has been put into a freezer. Because it's so cold in the freezer, the water turns into ice. Ooh, he's going to use his tools to turn the ice into a shape. Can you guess what it's going to be? It's got a head and a beak. Oh, that tool is being used to mark its wing. I think it's going to be a bird that lives in the cold. Can you guess? The bird needs to have 2 eyes. That's 1. And that's 2. Oh, look, it's a penguin. A penguin that lives in the cold.
Oh, I better get back to the warm cafe.
Way! I'm back! Hello there. Did you see the ice being carved?
I certainly did. It was fantastic. First they froze some water into a big block of ice, and then they carved it into a shape of a penguin, just like Penny.
Sounds amazing. Let's make some iceberg slush for Penny the penguin.
Let's get cooking!
We're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
Jamie Oliver style. What shall we do next?
Let's get back to dancing.
Hell yeah, let's hit the beat.
Time for bed. Go to sleep.
Cute bunnies have whiskers.
Your mommy get fisted.
We love her with our heart a lot. We punch her in her fart box.
And can you give up a throwing spoon? We're gonna spin around. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm big, he's small.
Yeah. We'll cook for you all.
We'll make our shit all runny.
From all the food in our tummy.
Run around cause we'll be fat. But every bite is guaranteed to make you go mwah. Hey, yeah.
Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes. Have you washed your hands?
Yes.
All clean and ready to cook.
Do you remember the ingredients to iceberg slush?
You do?
There were strawberries,
3 chopped,
raspberries,
a handful,
orange juice,
1 cup,
lemonade,
1 cup,
lemon,
a quarter,
sugar,
2 tablespoons,
and water.
plenty of water for our ice cubes.
Whoopee! Let's get started.
For this recipe, we don't need the cooker. We do all our cooking in the freezer.
Yes, instead of cooking, we're freezing.
Hey, we'll need 2 ice cube trays. Here we are. Oh, look, Small. This one's still got an ice cube in it.
Careful, Ben.
Oh, sorry, Small. Now, into one of these ice cube trays, I'm going to pour the orange juice. And I've already put it from the cup into a small jug to make it easier to pour. So, in we go. All the way along. And pop them straight into the freezer. Over we go. There we are. And make sure you get your grown-up helper to do this bit for you because the freezer is cold, cold, cold. Soon, we'll have orange juice ice cubes. What do you think of that, Small?
That was great! Oh!
Now, in this next ice cube tray, I'm going to start to make the fruit ice cubes. So, I'll put the raspberries along here. In they go. Very nice. Oh, this is going to be very fruity. There we go. That should do. And I'll put the strawberries along the other side. Nice and chopped up, so I can put a few in each. There we go. And that one. Great. And then we can top them up with the water. So the same again. Fill them up all the way along. Brilliant. And then straight into the freezer with these as well.
This ice cube's really slidey.
You look small. Hot. Whilst we're waiting for the ice cubes to freeze, we can prepare the cup. So, I'm going to take the lemon and wipe it all the way around the rim of this cup. There it goes. All the way around to make it all wet and sticky. That's very good. And then we can take the sugar and pour it out onto a plate. There it is. Great. Then we can turn the cup upside down and dip the rim into the sugar. Give it a bit of a twist. And hey presto, it sticks. Clever or what, Small?
I'm a penguin.
I wonder if the ice cubes are ready yet. They take a while to freeze. Oh, I know. I'll pretend to be asleep so that the water thinks it's frozen.
Good idea, Small.
Here goes. Is it morning yet?
Okay, Freezer. We've been asleep for ages now. The ice cubes must be ready. Hey! There we are. Absolutely perfect.
Wow, that's amazing, Ben.
It's just a little trick, Small. Huh? I put some in the freezer earlier whilst you were watching the ice sculptures so that they'd be ready in time.
Okay, I'll let you off then, but I'm not going to let you off your swimming lesson, Ben.
Oh, it was only a bit of fun. Anyway, let's get on with the iceberg slush. In fact, this is the slushy part. I'm going to tip all of the orange juice ice cubes into a plastic jug or something else that won't break. So, in we go. Be very careful. There we go. And this is the fun part. I'm going to slush them up with the end of this rolling pin. Oh, give them a good old slush.
Penguins like ice. They must be great at skating. Woohoo!
There, that's the orange all slushy. Now, we can put it into the cup. So, I'm going to scoop it in with a spoon. That's one. And a little more, I think. There we go. And next, it's time for our fruity ice cubes. So, I'm going to take one strawberry and I think one raspberry. Yeah, there we go. And finally, we can top it off with the lovely fizzy lemonade. Now, I need to be careful not to spill it here, so I'm going to put it into a plastic jug. There we go. This should make it easier to pour. So, let's top it up now. In goes the lemonade. This is looking great. Perfect. And I'd like to finish it off with an umbrella and a straw. And if you want to, you can pop some orange on there. And hey presto, iceberg slush. What do you think, Small?
That looks great, Ben. Let's get it off to Penny the Penguin before it melts.
One iceberg slush coming through.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean and put away.
Hooray!
Tidy all the bits and bobs, the things that help us do our job. Ingredients we'll put away, ready for use another day. Hot you'll start to smell if we don't wash them really well. And now it's clear, let's all smile, we'll be finished in a little while. We've got the cleanest cafe in town.
Aha, here comes the plate.
Oh, yes. And look, Small. There's a note.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
Let's see, shall we? It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, my iceberg slush was delicious. Woo-hoo! Here's a present to say thank you. They helped me learn to swim. Maybe they'll help you too.
They're swimming armbands, Ben.
Now I'm looking forward to my swimming lesson. I won't sink in these. Woo-hoo! I'll swim just like a penguin. Come on, Small. Let's go. Woo-hoo! See you soon.
See you soon.
Hey.